Here with us on this Monday at 5 o'clock, I'm Lorenzo Hall. Tonight, we're hearing from the people who jumped into action using kayaks after a small plane crashed in Anne Arundel County. Now, first responders say those people who were nearby when that plane went down likely saved the pilot's life. Our Evan Kozloff is near Lee Airport in Edgewater with more on this incredible rescue.
The crash happened before 11 a.m. here in Riva, Maryland. It was over Beards Creek right here, which you can see behind me. A plane took off from Lee Airport before things went wrong.
This could have ended really badly.
John Gelini and his son John Gelini Jr. have a story to tell today after a plane had some problems right after takeoff.
It was coming it felt like it was right for our house.
It then banked left over Beards Creek, where neighbor Bella Wagner saw it seemingly hanging in the air.
And then it pretty much stopped midair and just plummeted right down.
Crashing into the ice right there in the middle of the creek.
He immediately got out of the plane and was attempting to get up and walk or swim through the ice, but the ice was too thin.
And I just know as a naval officer, when you're in cold water, it's a bad day.
Back at the Gelini household, they jumped into action.
We pulled down the kayaks right there. The red one was the one I was in. He was in the yellow.
Threw the kayak in, and then we were like, well, how do we move the kayak without? So I ran up, was like looking for anything, got the oar. He was like, get a shovel.
The two then started dragging themselves across the ice with the shovel, making their way towards that pilot.
He was freezing and he was quite bloody, Jim, from helping the guy.
Meanwhile, a couple homes down, neighbors were gathering by the dock.
It was somewhat looked slightly pandemonium-like.
Rob Wagner says they carried down another kayak so a police officer could make her way to the crash site as well.
And literally got her screwdrivers to pull herself because you can't use the oars to row out because the ice is so solid.
In the end, the father-son duo got there first, reaching the pilot submerged in the water.
I just told him, grab the front end of the kayak, hold on tight, and I'm going to pull you out of this water. Eventually, I got him onto the ice. He was on the kayak. He was out of the water and safe. And then at that point, I knew he was going to be fine.
Finally, a Coast Guard boat arrived to pick the pilot up. But those crucial minutes he spent on the kayak rather than the water likely saved his life, so says Anne Arundel Fire and EMS.
The only thing I'm happy about is this guy is going to see another Christmas. Like, this ended well.
Now, according to the Anne Arundel County Fire Department, the pilot was brought to the hospital, but fortunately is facing non-life-threatening injuries and is fortunate to be alive thanks to some very quick actions from that father and son. Reporting here in Riva, Maryland, Evan Kozloff, WUSA 9.